It's that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your hosts, MrTechnoSqueek.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Squirrel Migration Podcast, episode 38. I am one of your hosts, Squirrel Master Quick Freeze 4, and I am here with my other co-host, Squirrel Master Nostalgic Dan 1. How are you this evening?
Squirrels. I love them.
Squirrels are amazing creatures.
Yeah.
And we are also joined by our other fellow co-host, Squirrel Master MrTechnoSqueek. How are you tonight, dear sir?
Good. I think I'm on the wrong podcast. Let me
Wait, what
go.
time is this? Please do God tell me there's an actual squirrel podcast.
There is an actual Squirrel podcast. I'm pretty sure
Why
there
am I
is.
not listening to that?
I don't know. No, but how are you guys tonight?
I'm good. I started dying once you said that. I'm good. Catching my breath.
You know how hard that was trying not to laugh?
I love your voice too.
I know.
Like it sounds like one of those nature guys on the
I
History
tried to make it
Channel.
so plain and so just blah. I don't know.
Monotone?
Monotone, yes, thank you. So, guys, how you doing tonight?
I'm Googling squirrel podcasts.
I know. You know what? We should do a squirrel podcast. I think it'll be awesome.
It looks like there's a few.
Are you actually looking up squirrel podcasts?
Yeah, they got the squirrel and podcast name together.
Oh my god. What is this, on iTunes? We gotta
Yeah.
look.
I'm looking.
Alright, we're looking.
There's a few.
Oh my god. Dude, this is amazing.
People need to listen to more squirrel podcasts.
I know, right? As soon as this loads up, I'm gonna check out all these squirrel podcasts. Hold on. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. This might take a while.
Techno.
What? Is this actually gonna be in the fucking...
Dude, there's squirrel music videos.
Why isn't
my
there?
God.
Oh my,
I got
this
sent you a
is
link.
this is amazing. Okay, these are the different squirrel podcasts that just came up, and one of them, oh my god, the first one to come up is the Technosquirrel.
For real?
The Technosquirrels podcast, Two Blind Squirrels, The Squirrel Report, The Paranoid Squirrel, The Fat Squirrel Show. This is awesome, dude. I don't know. I think I want to listen to the Technosquirrels.
Sounds interesting.
I know, right?
What the fuck did I get myself into?
Dude, you signed up for this on episode 1. We just...
Yeah, the contract said the podcast may be subject to change. Now it's a squirrel podcast.
So we should probably actually talk about someone else who's that squirrel.
Okay. Techno should talk about his awesome package that he received.
Yeah, Techno, tell
No.
us. Yeah, tell us. You got... No, come on, tell us.
I got a shit game with the shit statue. Top
No.
It's a good
No,
statue.
you gotta explain what you got. You can't just say shit.
They don't even know what it
That's
is.
what that was.
Alright, well, explain it in detail. Like your
Okay.
excitement, your disappointment.
Well, I was disappointed.
I'm on the edge of my seat right now. This is awesome.
Okay, I was disappointed.
No! You're in the story.
Fuck, what?
Tell it right.
Tell it with
I'm
enthusiasm.
telling you.
No.
I was fucking disappointed as shit.
No, you weren't.
Because whenever I flipped over that Genesis
Yeah,
game,
but
I thought it was gonna be, something cool, like, I don't know, Gunstar Heroes,
Yeah, but
Contra Hard Corps.
Before
What?
you were all excited. You gotta start from the very beginning. Like,
I don't... Dude, if you want to see my excitement and then my fucking disappointment during the end, you can watch my video.
It's a good video.
yeah. For anyone who has not seen the video, I sent TechnoSqueek a very awesome package in the mail, and he made a video of it. And apparently he didn't like what I sent him.
I do like the Amy thing, though.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
after you called her a fucking bitch
The
for falling
bitch.
over.
The
What-
bitch
what-
won't stand up.
I know, right? So, what else did I send you?
A fucking Barney game.
Yay! Did you play it?
No.
Please. Oh, come
What,
on.
You didn't play it?
Dude, I thought I was gonna wait and stream it.
I don't know. I thought
You
you were
could've
going to play
played
it,
it.
like, right away.
No. I don't even have a Genesis hooked up.
Why not? Oh my
I know,
god.
pick it up.
You're
Because I
techno.
got my goddamn Dreamcast hooked up.
Hook them
What do you
both up.
Put it in your Dreamcast.
It works.
Put it in my Dreamcast. hooked
Yeah.
up, and run it.
Yeah.
It works.
It works.
Dude, that'd be badass. Have just one system, one Sega system plays fucking Sega Genesis, or Sega Master System, Genesis, 32X, CD, Saturn, and Dreamcast.
You know,
That would be
that
cool.
shouldn't be too hard. They just need one system to play all the discs and then just put a cartridge slot in there. I could see that happening.
Surprised
Maybe.
no one's tried that.
Did someone actually
I've
do that?
seen- No, not, there's a guy on YouTube that, has made one where he calls it the Sega Fusion, I think,
That's a cool thing.
where it can play, Sega CD and 32X and Genesis. All in one.
I'd rather have all of them, like Dreamcast,
Well,
Saturn.
Well, yeah, but there's no way in hell.
Really? Why not?
Because
Why is that not possible?
Sega Dreamcast and Saturn don't mix.
Do
Why?
they fight?
No, I'm asking. Like, I'm actually being serious. Why? I'm actually curious.
Because they run off... Like, my god, you're asking a fucking hard-ass question. Okay,
Well, no, I'm.
here's the
I'm
thing.
So
Here's the
hard.
thing.
Generally
They're,
serious.
they're built on totally two different type of machines.
Okay. No, I'm generally curious. I thought it would be something you could do easily. Maybe if you just put in the, I don't know, correct laser or program or, I don't know. I don't build systems,
And
so it's again.
Saturn's hard to emulate anyways. Don't ask me. I don't know
Why?
I have no idea why. It's, I think since it was really hard to develop for,
Yeah.
and
Well, could you do the Sega Dreamcast with the Sega CD? Because, like, a lot of people burn Sega Dreamcast games, like, wicked easily.
yeah.
Is that possible
I'm-
with the Sega CD and the Sega Saturn?
It's-
Sega Dreamcast, I mean?
It's probably possible. I'm not for sure, because I've, never done it. So, I don't have that kind of knowledge yet.
I would like to, if anyone's listening to this and they know somebody that can do a Sega CD with a Sega Dreamcast, like, conversion, I would like to know that. I think that would be very cool. So, leave a comment. I would like
Yeah. Leave it. Or I'll break your kneecaps with my blue snowball mic.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say your Barney game.
No. Barney isn't blue.
Yeah, but
Blue
Barney's,
label.
Barney's purple, Grimace is purple, Amy's kind of purple, a little pink,
She's fucking pink.
a little pinkish purple.
There's no purple in it.
Yeah, well, pink is
It's
kind of like
red and pink.
pink is kind of like purple,
Hey.
just a lighter purple.
No, pink is a lot of red, son.
Well, yeah, throw in some blue in there and you got purple.
God damn it.
Just think when Amy and Sonic get married.
Oh,
and
no,
have
no,
children,
no,
they're gonna
no,
make it
no.
purple.
Don't, no, no, No.
Okay.
Don't. I'm not.
All right.
No, done.
I'm not gonna say it. All right, I'm done too. Purple hedgehog.
Fuck.
I love that. Yes.
It's like, you gotta go fast.
Oh god. That was Color Theory with PSP. Now you know.
You guys want to do games we've been playing?
Yes.
You know what? One of you always says yes, and the other one always says no. You know, we need to work together, guys.
We need a consensus on this.
Make a better podcast. No need to fight.
I'm not fighting.
Dude, you just fought me about the whole purple hedgehog thing.
No, I just said no because I don't want to hear about them bumping uglies.
I didn't say bumping uglies. I was a little more graphic.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't want to think about it, so that's why I said bumping uglies.
All right, well, mute your mic, and me and Dan will talk about it.
Bumping uglies.
Bumping uglies.
I will still hear it, though.
Come on, you like Laser Shoot Larry games. Just consider it like Laser Suit Sonic.
Point and click
I
Sonic
don't
game.
want to think about two hedgehogs doing it.
Okay, fine. Party pooper.
Gosh.
Alright, so why don't you get into the games you've been playing then? Since you don't want to talk about purple hedgehogs.
Alright, I will.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, last weekend, I had to land at my mother's house because she was out in Missouri for anniversary.
Party.
And what?
I said party.
Okay, so I had like about 15 people come over there. Like I had to drive down there to her house because I live up here in my grandma's house. So, yeah, I brought my PC down there, and we played Counter-Strike Source, like, all day and night. We had a bunch of laughs, and saw the Lakers get beat.
Yeah.
And, you're a basketball fan, aren't you?
Yes. I'm watching a basketball game right now.
Oh. What's your team again?
Phoenix Suns. That's why I hate the Lakers.
I'm getting back into Pokemon Soul Silver.
Yay!
Yay! Right now, I'm like, I don't even fucking remember the names of the towns. Like Mahogany, something, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there. The guy's not letting me go through because he's like, oh, you bought one of my candy bar things, but you should go check out the other places or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I forget how to do it because I played Silver back on Game Boy Color and beat the shit out of that game. I was like, oh my god, this game's amazing.
Love that game.
Yep. Oh, I did buy. After I've been, playing Soul Silver, I went on eBay and bought the Heart Gold and Soul Silver soundtrack, which was fucking $50 because it comes from Japan.
Have you got it yet?
No. So, yeah. And I did buy some Dreamcast games, but you won't know that till I put up a video. Pickups. Woo!
Sonic Shuffle?
Yeah. Sonic Shuffle.
No. I still haven't...
That's how purple hedgehogs are made.
Shut up. Okay. I'm trying to think here.
Diablo 3?
Diablo 3, yes.
How did you forget about that?
No,
Enjoying that?
Not. Yes, I am.
Nice.
Fucking Phantom Jest is already on Nightmare mode, which I'm like, what the fuck? It's just been out for a couple of weeks, and she's already there. I'm like, oh my god, and I'm still just like on the normal level.
So you didn't play the My Little Pony level yet?
God damn it.
No, I'm serious. I heard there was like some sort of like colorful My Little Pony level in that game. I'm dead serious. This is what I heard.
I would believe it. Those modders.
So you haven't played it? No.
No.
Oh, you gotta tell me when you do.
God damn. Are you sure you're thinking about
Diablo 3? Yes.
Diablo?
I
not
heard that.
Skyrim.
No, I heard. Okay, it may not be a My Little Pony, but I heard there was like a colorful world or a colorful level that you can get into when you're like really high level, and I heard there were like ponies in that level. And I was listening to another podcast, and they said it was a My Little Pony level. I could be wrong, but I do know it's like a colorful world. Because, like, didn't Diablo 2 have, like, a special, like, cow level?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like the same thing, but I think Diablo 3 is like a little pony level.
Fuck.
Looking at
You gotta get there, Techno, and save Applejack.
Fuck that.
Ah!
I'll fucking kill it.
Kill it. It's a her, man.
Yeah, it looks like there is a colorful level of ponies.
Yes!
God damn it.
You fight it like the ponies are like the enemies.
Yes!
God damn it.
Bring on the War of Equestria.
Been playing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Dreamcast.
Awesome.
You play as Spider-Man?
Dude. Like, always.
Alright, sweet.
That's like the best choice.
It's my favorite of the series.
Yep. Many people's favorites. As for me, too. Trying to see these games. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 on the Dreamcast. Not game, but I've been downloading
Stop all the downloading.
Stop all the download! Yeah. I've been downloading old classic cartoon, 90s cartoon, Gargoyles.
Oh, the Disney one?
Yeah. Oh my god. It's so good.
Yes. It's funny, I actually got the Darkwing Duck Volume 2 on DVD in the mail today.
Nice.
Yeah. Those Disney afternoon cartoons were so badass.
Yeah. And God, I don't remember how fucking Gargoyles is dark. You know, like
I don't really remember it that well.
They actually use guns, you know.
Yeah,
like
I remember that.
Like in Spider-Man, they changed it to lasers.
Huh.
In the 90s cartoon. Which, I don't know why, but...
I don't remember much about that cartoon, but I did know that the guy who played Riker on Star Trek did the voice of the bad guy. Xanatos, I think his name was.
Xanatos. Probably.
Yeah.
East.
Oh,
That one that's out right now.
yeah. Oh, from Felgana.
Yeah. I played a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies. Played a little bit more of Sonic the Hedgehog 4, Episode 2. I think Virtual Tennis on Dreamcast.
I love that game.
Yeah. And I got back into my favorite Dreamcast game of all time.
Sonic Shuffle.
No. Not at all.
Oh.
Take a guess.
Sonic Shuffle.
Grandia
No.
10.
Grandia 10. It's Skies of Arcadia. So yeah, that's it for me.
Sweet. Awesome. Yeah, I've been playing quite a few games, actually. I've been playing a lot this week. And the one that's been taking a big time, I've kind of been addicted to it, honestly, is Lost Odyssey on the 360. I've been playing it like pretty much every day. Like I just can't get enough of it now.
I've been seeing you playing that on Xbox, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough. Like every day, almost I had to play some Lost Odyssey because it's gotten to a point where I'm on disc 2 now. So I just got past like a really like emotional part towards the end of disc 1. But oh my god, like the biggest thing that strikes me of Lost Odyssey is the storytelling in general. Like this cutscenes, just everything about it, so good.
Dude, I told you, man, it's amazing.
Yeah, and the combat system is really growing on me too because, I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. Everything about the game feels like old school, classic RPG. Even down to like the map, the overview map, when I see that I just think of like old Final Fantasy games. It's an awesome game. And I played a little bit of Quake 4 on the 360 this weekend. It's a game I played a little bit off and on. I never finished it because I stopped at this point where I was kind of stuck, but I got past that easily and I'm actually enjoying it a lot more. Originally, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but it's growing on me. And a big one that's part of my, I guess you've seen a lot of YouTubers do this, the Summer Backlog Challenge. I've been playing, I started up 999 on the DS, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. And I'm actually really impressed with this game. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't think this would be like the kind of game I would like. What this is basically, the majority of it's mostly a novel adventure, kind of like, I would say it's about 60% reading, like text, and none of it's voice acted. So you just read text and read the story. And then you get to certain rooms where you have to like solve puzzles in the room. And that's basically how it works. But, oh my god, I'm loving it. The story is so interesting. Like, again, this is another game with brilliant storytelling. Like, it's just told so well. There's so many twists and turns you would not see coming. Oh, it's so good. And it's really odd, too. Like, some of the puzzles are very challenging, but a lot of the game has arithmetic in it. It's really heavily based around math, so the biggest thing you'll see is this concept of digital roots, and they introduce all kinds of complicated stuff like hexadecimals, morphogeneticism. It's like really in-depth. Like they start to talk about more scientific theories, but if you don't know what this isn't really a spoiler or anything, but it's basically kind of like Saw, basically, where there's 9 people trapped on a boat, and they have 9 hours to escape. They have to find door number 9 in order to exit. But there's more little intricacies of how it works and all that. So it's just a really good game. Really enjoying it. And it's actually funny too at points. Like they break up the tense moments with some funny dialogue in there. And I've been playing a couple of N64 games, a little Diddy Kong Racing, which I love, and a little Pokemon Puzzle League, which I love because it's Tetris Attack, and Tetris Attack is probably my favorite puzzle game. I'm really good at it, actually. And I played a Genesis game that I surprisingly played for like hours straight because I never played it before. I popped it in like just randomly one day, and that's Fatal Labyrinth on the Genesis. This is basically a roguelike dungeon crawler RPG. It's really interesting though. It's like randomly generated dungeons each time, and it's weird. Like it's a roguelike. It randomly spawns the dungeons, so like one time you could get spawned like in between enemies and you'll just die right away, or you know, you can get a lucky spawn where you spawn in a room with like some armor and equipment. It's just really interesting, and you have a limited continues, but to some extent, like if you continue to start off on the last floor, you were like the beginning floor. So it's really interesting. I had a lot of fun with that. And a couple of PS2 games. Max Payne 3 came out, so I felt like going back and playing the original Max Payne, and been playing through that again, enjoying it. I originally was playing through, like trying to beat it, and I got close, but that's when my PS2 memory expansion gave out on me, so I lost like a lot of my save data, so I'm enjoying it. Bullet time's amazing. And a racing game I love on the PS2 called Tokyo Extreme Racer 3. Great. If you never played Tokyo Extreme Racer, basically you race around the highways of Japan, and it's not like circuit-based racing, it's basically just pulling away from the other car as fast as possible. Really awesome. And a PC game, believe it or not, but I've been playing quite a bit of it. And that's SimCity Societies on the PC. So I enjoy that. I enjoy SimCity. I love it. Just making interesting cities. That one's really cool. You can make different kinds of cities. Like I made a metropolis, and then I made like a romantic city, and then the next city I want to make is like an authoritarian state where like all my workers are pissed and all that. So I want to make that, so that'll probably be next. I like that game. And that is it. So, Clive, it is your turn.
Let's see. I've been playing more of the Pokemon TCG card game. I know I was like last week. I was like kind of upset with it, but I've been playing that just kind of like I don't know when I've basically been like kind of just sitting around the house, not really doing anything, and slowly getting back to where I was originally. But last week I said there was no like Windows mode in the game, and Techno, you were surprised that there wasn't. Well, there is. If you play around with the option settings, there is a Windows mode. So I'm really happy that that's included in there. But yeah, I've just been playing more of that, off and on. A new game I picked out, and Dan, you know about this. It's the game by Atlas.
Yeah, the one that no one bought. That had
Game of Thrones.
That had a horrible timing going up with Max Payne 3 and Diablo 3. Good choice.
I actually went to the midnight release to pick up Game of Thrones, and I was like one of two people there picking it up. But yeah, I picked up the Game of Thrones for the Xbox 360, and
mediocre.
This game is broken. Like, oh my god, it's this. A lot of people ask me to do a review on this game. Well, if you're listening to this, is my review of this game. Okay, the characters in the game, they're good. I actually kind of like follow them. There's two characters you play as, and I enjoy them both. They both have two different stories, and from what I know, is later in the game they actually meet up together. So the two stories kind of become one near the end of the game. But I'm loving the two characters you play as. The environments, the background settings, they're okay. You could definitely tell, it's the Game of Thrones world. But like the graphics and the background images, they're okay. They're kind of bland. And they're kind of like, they kind of look like what you would see on the PlayStation 2. They're not that graphically pleasing for like, today's standards. But, it's okay. I can deal with that. That's fine. But what really, really kills the game for me is two things. One, there's so many fucking glitches in this game.
Yeah, I bet.
No, like, I was playing it, like, the game is split up to, like, I think, like, 15 or 16 different chapters, and 10 minutes playing into this game, chapter 1, my fucking character, he got stuck in the goddamn wall.
That happened to me when I played Assassin's Creed one time.
Like, I'm going through this archway, nothing's in my way, and then for some god-awful reason, my stupid character starts twitching out and gets, like, embedded into the wall. I'm like, what the hell is this? And the only way I got him out, like, because you could actually switch characters. Like, if you have like a group or a party with you, you could actually press the Y button and switch characters. And what I actually had to do is I had to switch to another character, a minor character, and just walk as far away as possible until I finally got into like a battle. And then I realized I'm in this battle alone with this minor character that I have not been upgrading because you can't upgrade minor characters. And the character you're supposed to be playing as is back at the castle, stuck in the freaking wall, and the only way I got him out of the wall is because this minor character died in battle, because he's not as powerful, and then all of a sudden, my main character slowly walks up to the battlefield, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. But, oh my god, there's so many glitches in the game, and the colors of, the characters, I've seen, I know we brought up purple, but I've seen purple-skinned prostitutes, I've seen blue-furred dogs. It's just, the colors on the character models and the animals are just so messed up, it's not even funny. But, another thing that, really kills the game for me is the combat system. It's fucking broken. The way the combat system works is you can either press the L bumper button or the right bumper button, and it brings up this kind of a wheel that you select your different moves, and you can select up to 3 different moves at a time, and then he acts out those moves. So if you want to block, he'll block. If you want to attack, he'll attack, in that order. Now the way the thing works is each time you do a different move, it kind of takes away your energy or your stamina, but they use way too much stamina. So I'm only able to select one move at a time when you're supposed to select three. And if you mash the X button, you kind of go into this like guard stance where you like recharge your stamina, but you can only do that once every 20 seconds. And the way like you're in battle, you're gonna die. Like you need split-second timing to like do some of these battles. And if you're sitting there waiting every 20 seconds to recharge your stamina, it's not working out. It doesn't work. But it's stupid. So half the time when I'm trying to select the different combat moves I want to perform, it says, you are out of energy. I'm like, bullshit. So basically half the time during battle, my character's just standing there doing nothing. You know, while I'm waiting the 20 seconds. The combat is broken, it's horrible, and it's just plain boring. So, I'm only about, like, 8 chapters in, which is about half the game, and I'm done with it. I'm putting it down. I even went to GameStop today to see how much I would get to trade in the game, and they said they'll only give me, like, $22. So, like, I'm still deciding if I want to trade it in or not, but anyone who's listening to this podcast, if you are a fan of Game of Thrones, I would say maybe try this out if you see it like $10 used 6 months from now, but I definitely do not recommend this game to anybody, even if you're a Games of War fan. You know, wait, if you really want to pick it up, wait till you can get it for like $10 used on eBay or GameStop or whatever. But another game I've been playing, and this one's actually really, really good, and that's Mario Tennis Open for the 3DS. I picked this up last Sunday, and it's kind of what you expect if you played the newer 3DS games made by Nintendo. You know exactly what you expect. You know, if you played Mario Kart, you played Kick Icarus, it's just like those games, man. It's fun. It's addicting. The controls are spot on. It's one of those games that's going to be really, really great online. I played a few matches with Holly Dog My Lens the day I got it, and I've been having a blast with it. I've been doing a lot of the tournaments right now, but what I find, besides the multiplayer, what I find like the most entertaining, the most fun, are just the mini games. There's 4 different mini games. One where you actually play like a classic Super Mario level where you're hitting the ball against this wall, collecting coins. There's another one, there's like a Mario Galaxy level where you're trying to, I forget what those things are called in the Mario Galaxy, where you got to collect 5 different pieces to, make up a warp star.
I don't remember.
But I don't remember, but you got to hit 5 of these pieces to form the warp star, and once you hit the warp star, it gives you like more coins. So like basically you're just trying to collect more coins. The more coins you can get in the game, the more unlockables you can get in the game. And the lockables are like wristbands, tennis shoes, outfits, tennis rackets. In each one of these things that you unlock and equip to your character, it'll improve your different attributes, such as like power, speed, or trick shooting. But I've been having a blast just doing the mini games in this game. So, and me and Holly we're trying to find like 4 players, so we could do like a doubles thing online, a 2-on-2. Well, we haven't really found 4 people. We only got 3 so far. So hopefully we get a 4th person. We could do some doubles online.
Nice.
But the last game I've been playing, and Xenoblade for the Wii. I've been playing this game for about 3 weeks now, and I don't know. It's kind of gotten to like, I'm still enjoying the game. I still love the game, but it's kind of getting to the point where like, have you guys ever gotten to the point where like, you play a game so much that it really wears thin?
Yeah, a couple of times. I mean, I played a lot of RPGs, but for me, it really depends. Like, if I'm really engrossed in it, like, a good example for me is Persona 3. It took me 93 hours to beat it, and, like, the main story, and that sounds like a lot, but for me, I was addicted to the game. Like, I was hooked on, like, every single second. I couldn't put it down, and at the end of the day, I looked back on the 93 hours, and I was like, I wasn't like, oh, man, I can't believe I spent, like, 93 hours. It was more like, wow, I can't believe that was actually 93 hours. It was so much fun, but I think sometimes, like, if you really enjoy a game, you won't really notice the time, but if there's some, even if it's just minor things, if there's some minor things you don't like in the game, you're going to start to notice it, and then it's going to start to overstay its welcome sometimes.
So, but, with Xenoblade, I'm 42 hours in, and, like, I heard it's, like, maybe, like, a 55-hour game, so I'm right at the very end, for the most part. And it's getting to the point where, like, I come to this door. The door is locked. I'm like, okay, cool. It tells me to go find, like, 3 different pieces I need to make this explosive. Okay, I go get the explosives. Then it tells me that the explosives will not open this door. I gotta blow up something else. So I gotta, travel back to, like, the beginning of the dungeon to set the bomb to blow up this door that's on the top floor, which I still don't know how that worked. But it's like, it just seems like these missions are kind of like, they're dragging... Yeah, they're fetch quests, they're dragging on a little bit, and, like, the dungeons are getting longer. And, like I said, I've been playing it for 42 hours. I'm trying to get to the end, you know, so I can move on to different games. I'm still enjoying the game, I'm still enjoying the story, but I think it's just gotten to the point where I'm playing the game so much, or I'm kind of getting tired of it. So, like, I stopped playing it about last Sunday, so, like, I'm kind of, like, just putting it on the, you know, taking a break from it right now. I really want to go back and beat it, though, because I'm still really enjoying it, like I said, but it's wearing thin right now, you know, but I think I might pick it up back again maybe on Saturday, you know, try to hardcore try to beat it this weekend, but who knows? I don't know if it's still be thin, you know.
It's
but,
funny
like,
you mentioned that, though, because, like, I actually played Xenoblade again today, but I took a break from it because, like, I was, I don't know, around the 30-hour point, and I don't know, like, I just started playing Lost Odyssey, and I'm like, man, I'm enjoying Lost Odyssey more. And then Xenoblade, like, I don't feel like playing Xenoblade right now, and then I started playing it, and it's having fun with it, but I just feel like I needed a break, because, I don't know, I just got tired.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like one of my things, too, is, like, I want to finish Xenoblade so I can go play Game of Thrones, which, as I just told you, was a huge, huge mistake. But, you know, like, yeah, I wanted to get through games of Xenoblade so I could play other games. But, yeah, it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm putting this down, and I'm going to play something else, and then I'll come back to Xenoblade, fresh, new, ready to beat it. So,
Yeah.
hopefully I can do that. So, but, yeah, that's just something I wanted to, like, talk to you guys about, is just, like, you know, when do games get to that point where they're just kind of boring, or, you know, you just want to take a break from them, you know, stuff like that, you know, like, do you guys ever feel like that at all?
Yeah, definitely. Depends on the game. Too. And there's some games that kind of, you know, to extend the length of games, they'll just fetch quest heavy or just random quests there to keep you occupied. That's when they start to overstay their welcome.
Well, I think, like, in Xenoblade, I think it's kind of, like, a little too late to introduce fetch quests, because, like, where I am at the end of the game is, like, I'm raising this huge army to beat the final baddie, I'm breaking into, like, the last dungeon and, you know, to get the last baddie, and I'm just like, why am I fetching these different things? I just want to beat the last guy and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm expecting to fight the last guy, you know, like, you know, hardcore battle, and I'm like, I don't want to look for pieces to open this door, you know what I'm saying? I just want to get in, play it. I think it's a little too late to introduce, like, certain fetch quests.
Yeah.
It really just doesn't make any sense to me, but I don't know. Like, what about you, Techno? Do you ever get bored with games?
Man, this is a hard question. Like, it depends on the game, and I don't know if you would call it boredom or just, I got so many games that I just pick out and play. Like, say, fuck, I forget the name of it, because I haven't played it in forever. It's on 360 and PS3 from Suda51.
Shadows of the Dam?
Yeah, that game. I haven't beaten that, and but I think that was more of, I didn't know what the fuck to do, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, that happens a lot too.
Yeah.
For me, like, if I get stuck and I keep getting stuck, and I'm like, it's discouraging. So I'm like, okay, I'll put this down for a while. Like Final Fantasy 13 for me, good example. I put that game down for, I'll be honest, probably indefinitely. I do not feel like going back to it at all. I have such a love-hate like relationship for that game, but I got my ass kicked so many times. It's so discouraging that, you know, you're just kind of like, okay, that's enough of this. I just kind of want to take a break or put it away for a while. And that's a good example. Like, I put that game down so close to the end, it's discouraging, but I can't do it.
Are you ever going to try to go back to that?
I'll be honest, I don't feel like it. Like, I don't, like, even if the ending's incredible, it's like, I could care less. Like, I don't want it. I don't want to battle through that.
Mm. Well, I do want to beat Xenoblade, so...
Yeah, it's kind of like what happened with Skies of Arcadia. I got stuck on a boss, and didn't know how to beat this fucker, and I was like, fuck it, no, I'm not playing this right now. And then, like, a couple weeks later, I'm like, I'm gonna play me some Skies of Arcadia. And then, like, I was watching this, like, walkthrough of how, you know, tips on how to beat them or whatever. I'm like, dude, that was so fucking easy. Like, how do you ever get shit like that whenever at first you can't beat this boss or a person, and then you leave it on the back burner for a little bit, and then you come back to it and it seems easier than hell?
It happens all the time.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
The problem with me though is, like, when I play games, I get, and I can't do something, I get so angry.
Yeah.
To the point where I won't stop playing the game. Like, I'll be like, I don't care what the hell happens, I'm gonna stay here all night, I'm doing this stupid thing. You know, like, I get so mad that I refuse to put the game down.
Yeah, you get mad at yourself, saying,
yep.
I can do this, I know I can, and then...
But yeah, it just gets to the point where I'm like, okay, I am so pissed off right now, I have to put this game down, or I'm gonna burst like a blood vessel, you know? Mm-hmm. And then I put the game down, you know, maybe like a couple hours, maybe even a day later, you know, I'll pick it up, you know, I was like, alright, let's try to beat this, and I'll beat it the very first time, you know, that when I come back to it, and I'm just like, that was so incredibly easy, why was it pissing me off before?
Yeah, that happens to me a lot, especially with RPGs. I mean, sometimes it's a mere matter of being, like, underpowered by a couple levels, and then you go level grind for a little bit, and then you wind up handing the boss his own ass. It's like, that's happened to me so much where I'll level grind a lot, and I'll come back and just destroy the boss, like, really quickly. It's like, wow, that's all I needed was a little level grinding.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with Skies of Arcadia. I just went back and level grind, and yeah. Whoop that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happens to me all the time, Tekken. That's probably the best thing you do, is just put the controller down, take a break, go watch a movie.
Clear your mind.
Exactly, yeah.
How are we doing our weekly challenges, guys?
I'm doing Actually, I'm not doing so well.
Me neither.
Yeah.
No, it's horrible.
I just put up, like, my 4th week challenge, and I set the bar so freaking high on week 2 that I don't think I could. Like, I tried, and, like, I was actually, like, as soon as I died, week 4, I got, like, 18,000, and I died, and I'm like, I'm mad. I so know I could do a lot better, because, like, the thing with me and Pac-Man is, like, and I've said this during the video multiple times, like, if I don't eat 3 ghosts per power pellet, it pisses me off. Like, I think it's a total freaking waste of that power pellet. But yeah, I just couldn't beat my week 2 high score, which was like 24,000 something. So I don't know. What did you guys do? Like,
horrible, 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 horrible.
Well, you gotta use that bicycle pump faster, man.
Pump that shit.
Pump that shit,
dude. It's just like you. I got 8,030 on, like, week 2 and couldn't beat it. So
For me, God, with Joust, like I kept beating my score, but then like this, like what was it, week 3? I scored like I don't know, it just clicked, and I scored like over 50,000 points. It's the second highest.
Insane.
Yeah, that's the second highest score on that board for like it programmed into there. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. And then the other thought was like, oh my God, how am I ever gonna top that? So I'm like, I can't do it, like, and kind of like you, Clive, I have a thing with Joust where if I die on the first 2 waves, I get really mad because I feel like it's a waste, and I know I can clear the first 2 waves easy without dying, so that's frustrating.
Yeah, doesn't it just piss you off? Yeah.
I hate that, so, man.
Yeah, I hate dying on the first board of Pac-Man. Like, here's my thing with Pac-Man. You gotta get 3 ghosts per power pellet. First board, you can't die, and first board, you gotta at least get 7,000 points. If I don't make those, I get so mad, and I just start the game over. It's just, ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's funny too, my technique with Joust is you always have to stay towards the top of the board. If you don't, you're asking for it, because if you get trapped towards the bottom, the enemies kind of have a pattern where they like to stay towards the middle, and you don't want to be on the bottom with just like 7, jousters going through the middle all fast, so it's a death trap. So, yeah, but man, it's just trying to think of like a new game kind of to play next for an arcade challenge.
Did you guys want to do new games?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be going back through some of these compilations and just testing them out, seeing which one I want to play.
Do you have one in mind right now?
No. I need to go back probably this weekend and just play a bunch of random games, and if there's one that stands out to me. I have a couple in mind, but we'll see.
Well, I have one that I actually want to start, and that's Pitfall. It's like, yeah, the little, I think it's Atari or Intellivision game. The dude goes to the jungle collecting treasures. Yeah, so
Activision.
But yeah, I think I want to play that one because it's like my favorite Atari game. Besides, well, Pac-Man's more of an arcade game, but it's my favorite Atari game, and I really want to play that. So I think that'd be a good one for me. No. Do you have one, Techno? Or you still you want to?
I have 2 or 3, and I can't choose.
Okay, well,
Okay, I'll name them out. Space Invaders. No, not Space Invaders. Galaga. Fucking love Galaga. Robotron 2084.
Oh, that was one I was thinking.
And Berserk.
Ooh, Berserk isn't that a hard one?
Yeah, it's a challenging one.
Yeah, I love Berserk though.
Cool. All right, well, yeah, starting new games, that'll be awesome.
So yeah, Dan, you pick, and then I'll choose whatever you don't pick, I guess.
No, you're cool if you want to play Robotron. I still need to go back and think. I know it. I'm going to play Joust 2.
Joust 2.
Fuck.
Survival of the fittest. Be a Pegasus.
What is the difference between Joust and Joust 2?
That's mainly the difference is it looks a little prettier because, it's a, newer game. Obviously, it looks a little prettier, but the big difference is that the whole big deal is you can transform into a Pegasus, like a knight on a Pegasus. It's big old, and it doesn't really serve too much purpose, and to be honest, I don't like Joust 2 as much as Joust 1 because the Pegasus is really hard to control. Like, he's so big, on the map, and you'll be running into all kinds of stuff. It's kind of hard to control. But yeah, that's the big difference. You can be a Pegasus.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about Joust, I have been listening to the audiobook of Ready Player One.
Yay!
And I have to say, I don't read books at all. And
hence the audiobook.
yeah. Well, I don't listen to audiobooks.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just making a joke.
And I'm really into this book.
Yeah, it's an amazing book, yeah.
Yeah.
You're listening to one with narrated by Will Wheaton, right?
Yep.
He does a good job reading it.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of times on Phantasy Star Online. The Oasis. Except for they didn't have schools on there.
Well, guys, it's that time again for
Oh my God.
freezes.
Oh.
Quick freezes. My little trivia.
I almost had a heart attack.
I know. It's that exciting, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got a couple questions here, and as always, there's the theme. You guys want to know the theme?
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, it's accessories and peripherals. You guys ready?
Yeah. What did we say again?
So-
Did we just say whatever?
I don't know. What do you want to say?
Explosion.
Applejack.
Explosions.
5 is awesome.
Nope. Not that.
Okay, fine. Alright, you can say explosions. Okay, ready?
Yes. Let's do this.
Yes.
Okay. What is the PS3 game that uses the PlayStation Eye camera?
Explosions.
You didn't even finish the question, but don't finish
I
the
don't
question.
care. I know this.
What is
Okay,
it?
what is it?
Eye of Judgment.
Eye of Judgment is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, to finish the question was to play a tabletop card game.
Yeah.
It's Eye of Judgment. Good job, Techno. Oh, I gotta write these scores down. I forgot. Not prepared, you guys. Alright. Alright, question 2. Rob the Robot came out for the original Nintendo. What does ROB stand for?
Oh my god.
Oh, my God. Explosions.
Go for it.
Robotic operated buddy.
You got it.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was something with Buddy.
You got it. I'm kind of surprised, too. I thought that would be a difficult one. Okay, question 3. What is the name of the bazooka gun that was for the Super Nintendo?
Explosions.
What is it?
Super Scope 6.
Alright, Dan's on the board.
Gotta love my Super Nintendo.
Alright,
Yeah.
question 4. What is the Octagon peripheral that was marketed as a martial arts simulator for the Sega Genesis?
Oh, my
I
God.
have no idea.
Oh, my... I'm just going to say explosions.
What is it?
The Octagon.
Is that the answer?
Yeah, I guess.
No.
I didn't think it, but it is like an octagon.
Yeah, it's in the... Yeah. Dan?
I don't know
I'll
the
take a
name
guess.
of it.
Explosions.
What is it?
Kung Fu Mat. I don't know.
Kung Fu Man. It was called the Activator.
Activator.
That's a cool name.
It was like this octagon ring that you got inside, and supposedly you're supposed to do like punches and kicks, and if you play a game like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, it's supposed to do the same thing.
But
I had one when I was a kid, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Okay, question 5. The expansion pack for the Nintendo 64 was packaged with what Nintendo 64 game?
Explosions. I'm gonna just throw something out there. I'm gonna say Super Mario 64.
Nope.
nope. Explosions.
What is it?
Expansion pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's throwing me off.
What game did it come with?
Oh, damn it, I know it. No, god damn it. It just hit me. It just hit me, god damn it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this isn't right.
No.
I'm gonna say Star Fox 64.
Yes, god damn it.
It's not the expansion pack though.
Oh yeah, that's the Rumble Pack.
That was the
Rumble
Rumble
Pack.
Pack. Alright,
That's
the
okay.
game is Donkey Kong 64.
Oh,
I didn't know.
wait. It could also be Majora's Mask.
No, it didn't come with Majora's Mask.
Yeah, it did.
Majora's Mask required it, but it didn't come with it.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it came with it. Because what if you didn't have Donkey Kong?
Well, no, if you bought Donkey Kong, it came with the expansion pack.
You could buy it separately.
Yeah, you can buy it separately, but...
I was thinking Starbucks because of the bundle pack. I knew it.
Because that was the first game to have Rumble.
Yeah, but the first game that needed the expansion pack was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Alright, next question. Alright. The Sega Dreamcast had memory cards known as the...
Wait.
Explosion!
Okay, you can answer.
go for it.
Fuck.
Don't finish the question.
I didn't even read the question part of the thing, but...
That's why I hesitated. I thought you were going to ask about the memory card.
Do you want me to read the rest of the question?
No.
VMU?
Very good, but that wasn't the question.
Okay.
Alright, the Sega Dreamcast had memory cards known as the VMUs. They came in 6 different colors. Now, for 1 point, name 3 of the colors.
Explosions.
For 2 points, name all 6 colors.
Oh god, I don't know. There's gonna be black, blue, pink, yellow, green, and white.
Okay, you got 5 of the colors.
Good job. I don't know.
Alright, there was no pink when it was red.
What?
There was no pink, there was red.
Boom.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
I look. Yeah, if you Wikipedia it, it says red. But that's good. You got 5 out of the 6 techno. That's pretty badass.
Because I thought pink one came with the Hello Kitty one.
I'm not sure. I just Wikipedia it, and those are the 6 colors it gave me.
All right.
No, I believe it. But you got at least 1 point for it.
There's a shit ton of VMUs from this picture. There's like an orange one, there's a black with red, there's blue, there's a clear, and there's a whole bunch of them.
Alright, next question. Ready?
Yes.
How many batteries does the Circle Pad Pro need to work?
Circle Pad Pro.
Explosions.
I don't own one.
I don't
What
even
is
know what either. I'm gonna guess 1 AAA.
You got it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I knew it had to be something small.
Okay, next question. What was the accessory designed by Codemasters that let you modify game data?
Explosions.
You want me to read the rest of the question?
No,
Okay,
he doesn't. He's a pro
Game
like that.
Genie.
you got it. Game Genie.
These were too damn easy.
Well, first week you couldn't get any of them, so... Alright, next question. And this one's not easy. At least I don't think it is. Okay. What size does the Xbox 360 memory card come in that are not yet discontinued?
Explosions.
What is it?
16 megabytes.
Nope, that one's discontinued.
I'm gonna guess explosions. Oh, I'm thinking this number 512 megabytes.
512 megabytes is correct.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it was something like in the 500 range. Like, just remember that.
Okay, next question. What was the first video game console to have DualShock controllers?
Explosions.
What is it?
I'm gonna say... I'm just gonna say the PlayStation 1.
You got it.
Yes. We
Okay.
explosions everywhere.
Okay, after 10 questions, you guys are both tied with 4 points.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the bonus question, which I usually give you guys 3 points, whoever gets this question wins. Okay. What is the name of the Intellivision modulator that allowed...
Explosions.
God
No,
damn
I got it.
No.
Explosions.
No.
It's the
that allowed your games to
IntelliVoice.
talk?
IntelliVoice.
What's the full name?
IntelliVoice.
No. Explosions.
What is it?
I can't fucking speak, but hopefully you'll let me get this. The IntelliVoice modulator.
I really need modulator. You said that in the question.
Yeah, I said okay. You guys didn't. It's the full name is the IntelliVoice voice synthesis modulator. Synthesizer modulator.
Another tiebreaker.
That's
wanna know-
bullshit.
I didn't prepare another question.
Well,
Alright, I'll ask another question since you guys didn't know that one. I had to come up with something quick. Alright, ready?
Yep. Third time's the charm.
I know, right? This one's kind of... Okay. Okay. In the movie, the Super Mario Brothers movie,
Oh god.
oh my
I haven't
God.
seen that forever.
at the end of the movie, Mario pulls out a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
During one of the scenes, the bomb is walking upside down on a metal grating. What is written on the bottom of his shoes?
Oh my god.
Explosions.
If you get this right, I'm going to be really impressed.
Boom.
No. Dan,
No.
Explosions.
what is it?
I'm just, oh my god. I don't know. Nintendo? I don't know.
Nope. Reebok.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
They had a partnership
like
with Reebok.
It's like a small red sticker.
That's
Alright, so you guys, this week, you guys
We're
are
equal.
tied. You're
High five.
equal. Congrats.
It's
You don't
hardcore.
get a prize because I didn't have one.
You can split it in half. Just break it.
Well, I already... Yeah. Alright, you both get half a prize of nothing, so congrats.
Sweet. So it's the type of podcast where we're going to talk about some of the biggest happenings around the gaming industry. There's some news. I have two articles. First one is a heads up for any Steam users or anyone that likes Ys in general. And that's Ys Origin is just $19.99 on Steam. P.S. It's coming next week. XE will release the prequel to the entire Ys saga, Ys Origin, as a Steam download on May 31st. Ys Origin will cost $20 in North America, €15.99 throughout Europe, except the UK where it's $12.99 for some reason. In Russia, Ys Origin is 399 rubles. So there you go. It is set hundreds of years before Adol and Doggy's adventure. Ys Origin explains the story behind the twin goddesses and the mysterious Black Pearl from Ys 1 and 2. So it's a precursor to all that. I'm actually interested in that.
I thought you said 300 rupees.
No, rubles. That's what they use. Yes, they pay with rupees in Russia. That's how
That'd be awesome.
Here's my red rupee, green rupee. And the next news is regarding a 3DS game that I was actually hoping would come out in the States, but it's not confirmed. It's a concrete rumor.
Those are the best kind.
And that is Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask trademark hints at a North American release. While Nintendo of Europe confirmed that Professor Layton game for the 3DS, Nintendo of America hasn't said anything about the title yet. This probably saving the announcement for E3 since Level 5 just filed a trademark for Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask in the US. For the past 2 years, a Professor Layton trademark pops up like one of the Layton's top hats right before E3. So Silicon Era also found trademarks for Professor Layton and the Last Scepter and Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, both of which were confirmed during Nintendo's E3 press conference just a few weeks later. So I'm actually really interested. This game has actually been out for a while in Japan. In Japan it's called Professor Layton and the Mask of Miracle, which I kind of like that name better, but hell, like I watched some videos on it. I think it came out in the UK too. I was watching someone play, but I watched videos on it. It looks really cool. Like if you're a fan of the Professor Layton series, it's pretty much, you know, like typical standard, but they add some like 3D elements. There's like 3D sequences where maybe you're trying to escape on a horse down the city and the city's coming at you in 3D. It looks really cool. So I've been actually hoping it would come out, so we'll see. I mean, the other rumors have come out to be true, and E3 is pretty close, so fingers crossed.
I never played any of the games in that series.
They're fun if you like point-and-click adventures and puzzles. And really hard puzzles. They're challenging some of them. It's a fun series. Well, that's all my news. So,
I have a news story.
Go.
Should I go, or did Techno want to go first?
It don't matter to me.
Capcom has announced a limited edition Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collection for the Xbox 3... Did you just yawn?
I said woo.
Oh, okay. I thought you just yawned.
Yawn.
I could yawn too.
Alright, but no, Capcom released a limited edition Street Fighter 25th Anniversary Collection that's coming up for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. And this is, like, as you can guess, celebrates the 25th anniversary of Street Fighter. This thing is massively huge and awesome. It's going to be released on September 18th of this year for $150, and it comes with so much crap, you guys. It comes with Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, Super Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition, Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition with all the DLC costumes, Street Fighter Cross Tekken with all the character and DLC costumes, a 2-disc Blu-ray set with exclusive video documentary highlighting the influence of Street Fighter fans and vice versa throughout the years, and it also comes with a anime video of Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4, all the episodes of the Street Fighter animated series, and the Street Fighter 2 animated movie. It also comes with a light-up 8-inch statue of Ryu doing his mid-Sharuken. Comes with a 11-disc soundtrack containing music from the games, fan remixes, and fan game music. Comes with a 64-page hardcover art book, which includes fan pieces from professional and inspiring artists alike. Comes with a full replica of Ryu's belt, and it comes with a certificate of authenticity.
That's a lot of shit.
That's a lot of shit, dude.
It's awesome.
So, and you can actually get this if you guys are interested, if you guys go to the Capcom store, it's ready for pre-order. I don't know how many are being sold, so I don't know if it's like how super limited it is, but if you guys really want to get this thing, for $150 you get all that shit, and I think it's well worth it. Like, I know in the past I kind of bashed Capcom, but I think this is an amazing deal. Like, if you're a fan of the Street Fighter series.
Yeah.
Techno already got 2 of them.
Yeah, he's pre-ordered like 10, so he can resell them.
God damn it.
He's gonna resell them for like $1,000 a piece.
No, I don't know. I think this thing is going to be highly collectible.
Oh,
but
yeah.
for like $150, you get all that shit, dude. I'm honestly thinking about just going to the website right now and getting this thing.
Yeah, sounds like you get your money's worth for sure.
Yeah, like, well, I already have at least 3 of the games, but the thing that impresses me the most is the light-up statue, the 11-disc soundtrack, the hardcover art book, and the different Blu-rays with the animated series, the movie, and the documentary. That's what I'm interested in.
Cool.
So Techno's gonna get that for me for Christmas.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
See how
He's
he's
happy.
I know. He's so happy. He's probably like filling out his credit card information right now.
Fuck.
He's like, please ship to Amy TechnoSqueek at this address.
Amy TechnoSqueek? What?
Well, I figured, since you got that Amy action figure I sent you, you kind of spend a lot of time together playing your Sega Dreamcast.
Fuck.
When you're not yelling at her for falling over.
Dumb bitch.
Dumb bitch! But that's the only news I had, but I think it's awesome news for Street Fighter fans, so.
Definitely.
What about you, Techno? You got any news?
Yes, I do.
Oh my
And
god.
it's
Wow,
about
he's very, very happy. Jeez.
because it's about Konami,
Mm.
and it appears to be teasing something about Castlevania.
Oh my god, it's Barney's Magical Adventure for the Dreamcast.
No, God, no. 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 I just... Okay. On Konami's Facebook page, they linked out a teaser site that sure seems like a hint to something Dracula related, And the site bears the words "The Dragon Returns," which refers to the roots of evil Count's name Dracul, as in Vlad Dracul means dragon in Romania.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so hopefully.
Now, is this the shadow of, what was the Xbox one?
Lords of Shadow. Yeah, it's
Lords of
supposed to be like
Shadow?
a sequel.
Is that it? Lords of Shadow 2?
Maybe. It's maybe.
Okay, you say you don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
It has a date on it, doesn't it? Like 5/1. That's what they'll announce it.
Yeah, 5/31/2012.
Yeah.
So.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what's the date?
A week from now,
5. Yeah.
they'll announce it. It's like a site.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna release it.
I thought that's what you meant. They're releasing.
It's ready to go right now.
No.
It's just hold out.
Ready to go.
I'm like, why did I not hear about this before?
Yeah, they're just gonna send out like CDRs.
It'd be funny if there was a company that did that. Like, they make a game, keep it secret forever, and announce it like a week before it comes out. It's like, hey guys, here it is.
Shit.
That's cool, man. Like, what, you assume it's going to be a Castlevania game,
Yes,
then?
people are speculating
Yep.
it's Lords of
Yep.
Shadow too.
Cool. I like the first Lords of Shadow, so.
Yeah.
And wasn't there
And-
also a rumor about like a Castlevania game for the 3DS?
Yeah, something like that.
I heard that too.
It's like, this is also the Castlevania related thing I was talking about. Could also be for the rumored Mirror of Fate 3DS title.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We'll see.
Never know. I'd love to see another like console Castlevania. So,
Yeah. The best one was Castlevania 64.
No, the best one was
Castlevania
Castlevania.
Judgment on the Wii.
God damn it!
Judgment
No,
on the Wii.
Ooh, fighting.
no.
That's an
No.
Evo quality fighter right there.
Wasn't that one of the characters in that game were like obsessed with like boobs?
Yeah, it was a girl.
That's hilarious.
Quality.
It was like a little girl.
A little girl obsessed with boobs. Awesome.
Yeah,
See?
that's my kind of game.
Sick.
I'm a sick bastard. Ubisoft. This is rumor.
Concrete
Just
rumor.
concrete rumor.
The best kind.
Ubisoft is spouting shit about the Wii U.
No,
Firstly, the price. It's being finalized between $350 and $450, which is way off the predicted price of $200 and $300.
Yeah.
Secondly, the release date is going to be November 23rd, which is also off the predicted release date of November 11th. Finally, the specs will be running at DirectX 11, and the system will be able to run or be able to use the Unreal Engine 4.
yeah. I heard this.
Despite devs constantly saying it won't. Additionally, the Wii U will support 2 touch controllers, and the console has 2 gigs of RAM. That I'm like, 2 gigs? Are you fucking crazy? That's low.
Yeah, that's almost...
Considered,
It's like practically nothing.
yeah. I'm like, how in the fuck are you going to run Unreal Engine 4 on 2 gigs of RAM?
Maybe it's on their GPU
Um,
or CPU. Because then they changed, like, they've been speculating what the hell it was going to run on, like, for a long time, like the graphics card.
Yeah, I don't know. And 560 megabytes for the controller. Also, Assassin's Creed 3 will run at 60 frames per second at 1080p compared to the 720p on the PS3 and 360. The Wii U will also come with pre-installed software, which was already rumored for months. The devs currently working to make games for the systems are Crytek, EA, and Valve.
Yeah, that's what's kind of suspicious.
Oh my god.
Picture this. Can you imagine? The Wii hasn't had a solid online infrastructure in forever. What if they incorporated Valve and like achievements?
Listen.
Shut up.
The Wii U will support achievements and have a customizable UI similar to the PS3 and 360s. And finally, the Wii U will support the vitality sensor because it still exists. And I've heard Valve is trying to put Steam on the Wii U.
They should.
Like that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Steam on Wii U, dude.
Could be a partnership.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
I'm really interested. I can't wait for E3. It's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah.
We should do like a post E3 episode or something.
Like
where we predict what's gonna happen or something.
I predict there's gonna be a lot of video games.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Done.
Awesome video games with explosions in them.
Yep.
That'd be awesome. I just want Reggie to walk out on the stage with explosions and all.
Explosions.
Just come out with tons of Super Scope 6s and shit.
It looks like the Terminator with the Super Scope 6.
He has a fucking scouter.
From
with the Nintendo light guns tucked into his pants.
Yeah.
The zapper.
Yeah, the zapper.
It's our party now, bitches. Boom, 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 boom.
And that's the exact line he's gonna say.
Yeah, and then whenever he shoots his guns after he takes it out of his pockets, he fucking duck hunt birds fucking fly down.
Yeah. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh my god.
That'd be amazing.
Should do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Wii U, I heard there a little leaked image of a redesign for the controller. And the biggest thing with the change is the analog sticks. Originally they were kind of like the circle pad on the 3DS. They were kind of like that, like slide control. But now they're supposed to be more like the Wii joystick. It's supposed to be like actual joysticks that pop out, and it's rumored that they're actually going to be clickable. So like on a PS3 or something, or 360 that you click in on them. So and it looks like they made it a little wider. And there's on the left side there's a really odd square button that they don't know what it does, but it's just a square button on the left.
That's the self-destruct button.
Implode. That's the one where Reggie just comes out into your room and high-fives you in the weeds.
And then he shoots your dog.
What?
Whoa! With a zapper.
Whoa! I don't want a $400 system to kill my dog.
That bastard.
That bastard. But see, that's what happens. You buy a set and you're pressing all the buttons, and then he comes out. He's like, "Yo, bitch, let me pop a cap in his ass."
Oh my god!
Can't wait for this system.
It's gonna be amazing.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Is that all your news?
Yeah, pretty much. I can't wait for the lines, because I've said this before. I don't know why. It's just something to do. I like
waiting in line.
Yeah, waiting in line. Just talking to people about, oh man, what's gonna happen, It's gonna be awesome, dude. I love this time of year.
I love E3. It's like, man, people take days off work and all that to just watch
Yep.
E3. Can't wait.
I remember last year I watched it during work.
Yeah,
that's
I
what's
did
cool.
too.
You can just stream it.
Yep.
So cool.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm certainly it's getting kind of late. You know, I don't know what time it is, but
Yeah, I mean, we might as well quit because we don't know what time it is. So
yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, I know. It's how about that question time?
Jesus.
See how we set that up there? How
Yeah, I know.
how smooth that was.
That was smoother than a baby's butt.
Oh my god. Alright, we have 5 different questions here. And the first one is from Mega10 Coda. He asks, what is a hidden gem that you have for any system that not many people know about, even hardcore gamers? And he gives the example of Magic Knight Rare for the Game Boy.
Huh. I didn't know it was on the Game Boy.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I know it was on the Sega Saturn, but it's interesting. Hidden gem.
Hidden gem that not people know about.
Boy.
I'm gonna look at my library right now.
Well, I'm kind of looking around.
I got Snatcher.
Yeah, but people know about that one though.
It's
No,
like,
I'm kidding. I don't have that.
I'm about to say, like, man.
Oh, you lied.
It's like we're hundreds of dollars.
Hmm.
I'm thinking one on the Wii that a lot of people haven't played, but it's actually a really good experience. If you like it's a roguelike RPG, but if you like nice storytelling and like an emotional adventure, it's a game called Fragile Dreams, Farewell Ruins of the Moon. It was a game that was published by Exceed, and it's actually made by Bandai Namco. It's not the longest game in the world. You probably beat it in like, I don't know, it took me like 15 hours to clear it, but it's a roguelike RPG where if you can picture like, you know, kind of the moody creepiness of like a Silent Hill game or something. It's like post-apocalyptic. You're quote unquote the only person alive on Earth, and you're basically just looking around for, you know, someone else, like a living human being, to help you out. So it's really interesting. The environments are really like, you know, moody. It's very dark. It's got a teen rating, but there's some really intense kind of themes that are portrayed later on. There's some creepy like enemy design. It's a really interesting game, and I think you can find it pretty cheap now too, like $20 or so. But not a lot of people played it, and the people who played it kind of don't give it the credit it deserves. So that's a nice hidden gem for the Wii.
I actually got one for the Wii. Dragon's Lair Trilogy. It's a good collection of Dragon's Lair, Dragon's Lair 2, and Space Ace. And this came out quite a while ago, and I actually had like my GameStop kind of like personally order it for me because they didn't get any in, and I really wanted this game. So I don't think a lot of people know about this game just because, you know, what I had to go through to get it. You know, I've never actually seen it in stores, in any store. So, but yeah, basically it's a collection of all 3 games, and if you know, are old enough to remember the Dragon Lair games in the actual arcades, you know, it's just like that. You know, it's full motion, animated, great. You can even watch the game as if it was a movie, and you know, and not play it. You know, just kind of see it from beginning to end. So it kind of like it has a lot of different modes in it. So if you guys like are interested, like it looks like, you know, one of those old school Disney animated movies. So if you're kind of like that, you know, I would say pick this up because it's a good collection of 3 awesome arcade games.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Techno?
Man.
Purple Hedgehog.
Any hidden
God damn
gems
it.
like Sonic Shuffle?
God. I still haven't played that yet.
I know.
But some people know about this. But on the Wii, Muramasa.
Oh, great game. It's a
Yeah,
must-have.
great game. I fucking love it. And I got a few more. Spawn in the Demon's Hand on the Dreamcast. It's a first-person shooter. and it's pretty fun. It's 4 players, and you can't forget Virtua Tennis. You know, people be like, a fucking tennis game. That probably sucks. No, dude.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love it.
I got it for like $2. I played the hell out of it.
Yeah. Yep. Dude.
That Spawn game, is that like Spawn the superhero?
Yeah, Spawn.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting. That's a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of interested.
I know.
It's a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I got 2 more quick hidden gems on the PSP that definitely not a lot of people heard about, but I like them. First one's a game called Hammering Hero. It's a fun little kind of side-scrolling like action game, but it's very slow-paced and it's more emphasis on like platforming, and you take up jobs, and you know, whichever job you are.
I know what you're talking about.
Whichever job you have, you know, that's kind of the weapon you have. So if you're a carpenter, you have a hammer. If you're a sushi chef, you hit people with fish. Yeah, you can like charge your attack, and then you wind up hitting them with like a big ass salmon or something. Like, it's really cool. There's boss fights at the end. It's kind of like an old school kind of game. So definitely worth checking out. Definitely not a lot of people have heard about it. Another one's a fun little open world beat 'em up, and that's Kenkabancho Badass Rumble on the PSP, and
still need that.
Yeah, and it's a series actually in Japan. Kenkabancho is a popular series in Japan, but it's the first one that ever came out here in the States, and really fun, actually really good. And, like, I'm not the biggest fan of like, you know, just open world beat 'em ups, but they did it so well. Like, they did a good job on the PSP of all things, like modeling like an open world Japan where each district you go to is really different. It's got like a different unique style, almost like how Japan is. Like, Japan's very diverse from area to area, so it's really interesting. You go around just trying to be the most badass person in Japan. You beat up people with like weapons. You can pick up weapons. There's different customizable options for your character. You can give them haircuts. You can put on a banana suit and go around beating people up in a banana suit. Just a lot of fun. So over the top. To start fights with people, you shoot laser beams out of your eye and make contact with the enemies, and then before a fight, there's a smash talk segment where a bunch of speech bubbles pop up, and you have to say, like, your mama's so fat or something like it. It's just something crazy like that. A lot of fun. Definitely a quirky little hidden gem on the PSP.
Nice. I got one. Fusion Frenzy on the original Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Party Game Central. I love that game. Like, me and my friends, whenever I bring over original Xbox, we have to play that game.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I remember that.
I'm watching a video on YouTube of that Spawn game.
Yeah.
Made by Capcom.
Yeah.
But it's not first person shooter though. It's a third person.
You can switch it.
Oh, can you? Okay, yeah, okay. This person he's in third person mode then. Okay. No, it looks cool though. I think I might pick this up.
Yeah.
Nice.
So. But let's see. The next question is from the Alien Gamer 987. He says, if you had to trade your entire gaming collection to another member of the Press Start podcast,
shit.
No one.
who would it be and why?
Grimace.
Yay!
I traded to Grimace. Why are you clapping? I'm talking about Grimace, the little purple guy.
Oh, that's bullshit.
There's so many good stuff. I'd split it even. How about that? I'd let you guys walk in my room and just pick what you want. How about that?
Really?
Yeah. Be like, help yourself. I can't use it anymore.
See, I would have to trade with Dan.
Yeah.
Only because you don't really show your collection, so I don't really know what you have.
Yeah. Keeping that secret. I don't want well, you know, I have like 10 copies of Snatcher. like 10 Earthbounds.
No, because like Dan does do pickup videos, so I can kind of tell what he has in his collection.
I do too.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen a pickup video from you in a while.
Because I'm picking up shit.
Well, do the videos.
Now. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, because I only show like recent pickups that I started a while ago, but I already had like a massive collection to begin with, so people really haven't seen that. And I don't like doing collection videos of like, here's all my PS2 games. Why? Because there's always some game I want on every system, and I don't feel complete until I own like all the games I want for that system. So that's basically my answer to why you don't see collection videos from me. Yeah.
What about you, Techno? Did you answer?
Oh God, seeing all those Dreamcasts go by, that's heartbreaking.
Who would take care of them, me or Clive?
Well, I don't know if you have a Dreamcast.
Yeah, I do. Remember I talked about playing Grandia too.
Yeah, he played the
Oh,
Sega
yeah.
Bass.
I just said I love
Okay.
the hell out of Virtual Tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, he played Sega Bass
yeah.
Fishing.
Yeah, I played Sega Bass Fishing. It was horrible.
I'm dumb. So, I guess, do you have Skies of Arcadia?
He's
No,
actually
but I have
working out the
Grandia too.
deal. He's actually
What?
working out the deal.
That's a no, but I have a mint copy of Grandia too.
You need to play Skies of Arcadia.
Oh,
Answer the question.
I'll play it on that and the GameCube. Skies of Arcadia Legends.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, whatever. I'll give all my shit to Clava.
No.
Yes. There you go, Clive. You got yourself some sweet Dreamcasts. And an Amy doll.
No, he can keep the Amy. That was a gift. You know, you could. I'll take your entire collection, but I'll let you keep the one game I know you love.
Barney.
That Barney hide and seek game.
No!
Just as a gift.
Just as a gift. Yep.
Damn you.
Okay. Let's see. Next question is actually Mikey's Monarch. He has 2 questions. He has, what is your favorite sad game?
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of hard.
What is your favorite sad game?
I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess, your favorite game that made you cry? I guess? I don't know.
Or even if you can't think of that, like maybe a game that evoked a lot of emotion out of you.
You know, this is kind of easy. I've said this before. I'm going to go with Lost Odyssey.
Yeah, I can
Because
see why.
there's a certain scene in
Started
that
tearing
game
up, man.
that, yeah,
I
no, I'm
couldn't hold
serious.
it. I'm serious, like I don't know
No,
if that was
yeah.
the scene you were talking about, but there's a scene towards the end of this one, and oh my god,
Yeah,
I
think
couldn't control it.
Yeah, I think it's the same scene. Yeah,
Oh,
it literally made me tear up. You know, so
Yeah.
I think that's my game.
Yeah,
That's
that-
my favorite sad game.
That would probably be mine too, because I think I know what you're talking about. And the crazy thing about that part is it kind of came out of nowhere. Like you go to this
I know,
place.
right?
Yeah, exactly. You come to this place. I'm not spoiling anything, but let's just say you come to this place and you're just thinking, oh, whatever, this is some random place. But something weird happens and like it takes a crazy turn of events
And
that
it happens so fast
Yeah.
too.
becomes crazy emotional. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. If you guys, whoever's listening to this, have not played Lost Odyssey, go play Lost Odyssey, man. You know, I know Dan, you kind of praise Tales of Vesperia all the time. Well, I'm praising Lost Odyssey.
Yeah,
It's
I praise them both.
amazing, amazing game.
I still
Like-
need to beat that.
Oh yeah, Tales of. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you should.
I don't know. What about you, Dan? Is that your favorite sad game, or are you going
Yeah.
with something?
I would say that for a scene that stuck out, but for another game, if I had to pick one that was very emotional, like all the way throughout, is actually the hidden gem I talked about in this Fragile Dreams. It's a really interesting game, and like I said, like it's kind of like just kind of depressing game too. At some points, like you're just alone in a desolate world with nothing but monsters and all like a lack of life in general around you. It's kind of just very moody, and like there's just some scenes later on that. I didn't cry or anything, but it's definitely evoked some powerful emotion later on. Stuff. What about you, Techno?
God, I can't really think of a game that made me sad.
Sonic 3.
Yeah, when you beat Sonic 3, you're like, oh, it's over.
It's over.
Yeah, but that
no.
was tears of joy.
Oh, why is it over?
But I do have to say, not game, anime, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Every fucking episode.
I think he's bending the question.
I know, I'm bending it, but every fucking episode I cry. Every single episode. There's something in there that makes me cry, and I just break out in tears. I'm strong enough to say that. I am an emotional man.
So
Oh, we
why?
know that. You get pissed all the time.
Yeah. You get pissed. Cry a little. Good stuff.
Breaking kneecaps.
He cries while he breaks your kneecaps.
Why?
Like, why am I doing this horrible act?
Oh God. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like Sonic Shuffle. It was so bad it made you cry.
Yeah.
If that turns out to be a good game,
You've never played Sonic Shuffle?
no, I've never played it.
Come on, I played Sonic Shuffle. You go buy Sonic Shuffle.
Wait.
Do a naked review on it.
I'm not doing a fucking naked review on Sonic Shuffle.
Such a shame.
Does Grandia 2 have any sad moments?
I don't know. I never finished playing it all the way through.
Yeah, I've never played it either.
God.
I haven't, but I haven't played it.
I don't know. There's one scene in there that is interesting, but it's not. It's emotional, but I didn't cry or anything.
Dude, Clava,
What?
do you have the the soundtrack that came with it?
No, I got it off of eBay and it didn't come with the soundtrack.
Oh,
got the
that
soundtrack.
sucks. I got it off eBay and it came with it. I was like, oh yeah!
Yeah, I have that too.
So, yeah.
Yes.
I guess that's my answer.
Yeah. Okay. Technocrats with Barney, hide and seek. Okay, we're good.
Alright, yeah. Woo-hoo, Barney!
I can't find them.
I can't.
I can find him.
Why can't I find Barney in his hide and seeking? Alright, but the second question that Mikey asked, he says, can you guys have a karaoke episode of the podcast where fans suggest songs for you guys to sing, and
God.
can I be a guest on that episode? Yeah, why the hell not?
Sure, why not? We were in song, we get Techno and Mikey were sung the Pokemon theme, and it was horrible as hell. So yeah, why
It was
not?
awesome.
And let's see, I sang the My Little Pony theme. Yeah, I sung the My Little Pony theme.
No one cares.
Apparently not. I don't know. Karaoke episode. I don't know. I don't have a very good singing voice.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
Oh. Way to agree with me. Thanks a lot.
listeners, that'll be a horrible episode.
Yeah.
They'll be
that'd
cringing
the worst
throughout the whole
episode
thing.
ever.
We'll just call that episode 0.
Part 0.
Okay, let's see. Next question is from Dylan. He asks, what genre of game would work the best on the Wii U and why? I don't know. I would say maybe action. I would say action platformer.
I got my idea. Point and click adventures. How about that?
Yeah.
Using the
that's probably-
touchscreen, and then like you can like kind of zoom around the room and all that, and you touch at items on the touchscreen. That'd be cool.
Spirit camera.
That would be cool.
2. Only on the Wii U.
I would think like an action platformer, you know, something like a 2D Mario where you can use like your finger maybe to like alter the world, kind of like how the Vita does it.
I
Yeah.
haven't played the Vita, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know what never mind. Fuck it.
I don't know, something like that. Alright, our last and final question is from the great Mr. Gray. And he asks, what is your favorite gaming experience when at home sick as a child?
Oh, man, that's a good fucking question.
From Mr. Gray.
From Mr. Gray. The great Mr. Gray.
I don't know. You know what? Actually, I do know. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for the original NES.
Nice.
I remember playing that game when I was sick. I remember faking sick to play that game. So, yeah, I'm going to go with that one.
Yeah, I remember I did the same thing with Super Mario RPG. Like I fixed 6 so I could stay home and progress further in the game. Played that a lot. Kermit.
Kermit the Frog here.
Okay.
Miss Piggy.
God damn. Oh my god.
I love you, Kermit.
It would be Smash Brothers Brawl and what I say?
Oh
Super
my
Smash
god.
Brothers Brawl. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Super Smash Brothers Brawl and Sonic Adventure 2.
Awesome. But that's all our questions. So
Yay.
thank you guys for the questions.
Yeah, the Mr. Gray.
Mr. That's the only question you like.
He just likes
Mr.
them.
Gray.
So.
Dude, I came up with the name.
I
You
think his
did not.
parents came up with the
I think that's his actual name.
No, I came up with the Mr. Gray part.
I think his last name is Gray.
That's a badass last name.
Yeah. I came up with Mr. Gray. What the? That's his real name, dude. But that's it. That is episode
38.
38.
Bam.
Good. I'm glad someone remembered.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard.
Oh yeah, so hard.
But,
Fucking Robo Squirrel.
alright. But thanks, guys. Thanks for the questions. Thanks for the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
I'm
Yeah.
going to bed.
Bye guys, till next time.
Bye, guys. Later.
Love you.
See ya, bitch.